Hi, this is Sir CJ and welcome to the 39th session of Physics 9. In this session, we are going to have a lot of things to do. Okay, so napakahalata naman dito sa dalawang to na dalawang pre-assessments, no? And actually, you're gonna be also having this activity in the middle. So, particularly, the first pre-assessment is a true or false pre-assessment. I think it's going to be the first time that we're gonna be doing this. It is about the principles of heat and work. And then the second one naman is under observe. It's already under observe. It is a review, vocabulary review about some words that you need to define and you need to use in a sentence. Okay, and then the last part of this session is another pre-assessment which you are very familiar with, the multiple choices. Okay, so these multiple choice as pre-assessment is about they're about transformations of energy. Now, in this book number 23, we have an overwhelming number of learning competencies. The first one is for you to be capable of constructing a model to demonstrate that heat can do work. And then the second one, the man, is for you to be capable of inferring that heat transfer can be used to do work, and that work involves the release of heat. And then the last part naman, it's for you to be capable of explaining why machines are never 100% efficient. You will see these parts of this session number 39, on Unit 4, Book number 23, particularly in pages number 1 to 4. Okay, so I hope that you are ready with your first sheet of paper, preferably a 1/4 sheet of paper, and your pen. Let's answer the first couple of questions or items for pre-assessment true or false, principles of heat and work. Read and analyze the following statements, and if the statement for a given number states a fact, you have to write true. If it does not state a fact, write false. Write your answer on that answer sheet that you are holding right now. Preferably, it is a 1/4 sheet of paper. So the first item is, the temperature of a system drops when work is done on it. Is that true or false? Pause this video if you need more time. If you are through, let us proceed to the next item. Number 2, as a branch of physics, thermodynamics is mainly concerned about processes that can be observed by the naked eye. Is that true or false? Pause this video if you need more time. Are you through? Let us proceed with the third item. According to the law of conservation of energy, energy is neither created nor destroyed. This is the exact statement being proposed by the first law of thermodynamics. Is that true or false? Pause this video if you need more time. In item number 4, in all cases, thermal energy flows from an object with high thermal energy to an object with low thermal energy. I hope that I am emphasizing that enough, okay? Do you think, is that true or false? Actually, you should know the answer to this question because I remember discussing this fairly nung grade 8. So I hope that you remember the answer to this question. Question number 5. Any machine or engine can have a 100% efficiency. Is that true or false? Okay. So yeah, prepare your answer. Your correcting pens, preferably green or red, and check your own work. But the first item, the correct answer is false. So, the temperature of a system does not drop when work is done on it. Actually, it rises. It rises. Okay. For number 2 naman, the correct answer is false. You will know more about that as we progress through this book. Question number 3, the correct answer is true. The statement energy is neither created nor destroyed corresponds to the first law of thermodynamics. Question number 4, the correct answer is true. Remember that a hotter object tends to transfer its thermal energy to a less hot object. So that's how you'll remember it. Okay, I hope that you will remember it that way. Let us now proceed to the fifth and last item. The correct answer is false. So actually, there is no machine yet that has a 100% efficiency. How many of these items did you get correctly? It's okay. It's a pre-assessment. Okay lang naman yan. Okay? Pero I hope that with this summative assessment, you are going to, score a bit higher than what your score is right now. But if you perfected this, then it's good. Okay, that's good. That means we will be doing less work in this book. Let us now proceed with the second part of this video lesson. It is a vocabulary review. You may use the past discussions, activities, and results of the assessments in book number 22, the previous book, as your guides in defining the following words. After defining a word over here, you need to use it in a meaningful sentence. So I think for this activity, you're going to need a 1/2 crosswise sheet of paper. Go ahead and get it and start as soon as possible. For the first item, you will be defining and you'll be using the following words in a sentence. It's elastic potential energy. Go ahead and pause this video if you need more time. Are you done? Let us proceed with the second word. It's kinetic energy. Pause this video if you need more time. Are you done? Let us now proceed to the third, I think, and last item in this vocabulary review, energy conservation. You may pause this video if you need more time. Are you through? Okay. For this vocabulary review, I am no longer going to give you the correct answer. What you need to do, though, is maybe look for a peer, no, or a more able peer to actually read your sentences and give you some specific pointers on your strengths and on points for improvement. Okay. All right. Let us now proceed to the last part of this session. Multiple choices. Okay, so I know that this is the form of pre-assessment na talagang sanay ka. Now, I hope that you have a 1/4 sheet of paper with you and a pen because because you're gonna start answering the following questions. Okay, so for question number 1, the planet Earth is so vast, but there are other planets in our solar system that are more vast than our home planet. Yun. Imagine how big other systems in the Milky Way galaxy are. Imagine how seemingly infinite other galaxies in the whole universe are. Having known so much about energy and matter, as well as their interaction through physics, which among the following is true about the total energy content of the universe has? Is it A, the total energy of the universe is 0? Or is it B, the total energy of the universe tends to increase? Or is it C, the contrary, the total energy of the universe tends to decrease? Or is it D, the total energy of the universe is always the same, it stays about the same? Pause this video if you need more time. Are you through? Let us proceed with the next item. Observe this pendulum first. Yeah, that's what you do first. So, mukha siyang lato-lato, no? A, B, and C, at saka D. Ayan. So, you have these several points in the pendulum now. You have to identify in number 2 at which point will the pendulum's velocity be the fastest. Okay. So, alin dyan? Yung point na napakabilis ng pendulum. For number 3 naman, you have to identify at which point will the kinetic energy of the pendulum be the greatest. Andyan mataas yung kanyang kinetic energy. And then number 4, you have to identify at which point will the potential energy of the pendulum be the greatest. Alright. Now, for the last item, you have to identify at which point is the potential energy of the pendulum increasing while its kinetic energy is decreasing. I hope that you're ready with your correcting pens because we are going to answer this pre-assessment. For the first item, the correct answer is B. The total energy of the universe tends to increase. For question number 2, the correct answer is C. At point C. For question number 3, the correct answer is C. At point C. So you notice that the point where the pendulum is actually fastest is also the point where it has the most amount of kinetic energy. Question number 4, the correct answer is A, at point A. And then, the last item, item number 5, the correct answer is B, at point B. So, how many of these items did you get correctly? Hopefully all. If you haven't gotten any of them, or if you got a low score, it's fine because remember that this is just a pre-assessment so far. Okay, so we can still listen to the discussions, do the activities, and do well, do great in our summative assessment. This serves as the last part of the 39th session of Physics 9. In this session, we were capable of finishing a multiple choice pre-assessment on the principles of heat and work. For the second part, you did review some how do you call these? Vocabulary words. Okay. And you define them, you also used them in a sentence. And then, the last part naman is multiple choice pre-assessment on the transformation of energy. Now, in this session, what we are working on are actually these three learning competencies. The first one being capable of constructing a model to demonstrate that heat can do work. Second one naman is to infer that heat transfer can be used to do work and that work involves the release of heat. And then the last learning competency is for you to be capable of explaining why machines are never 100% efficient. Everything in this session are lifted from the 7E based self-learning module in Science 9 which I wrote, particularly in Unit 4, page number 20, book number 23, pages 1 to 4. This is Sir CJ and I hope that I will see you in the next video lesson related to Physics 9. Have a good day.